Now, I'm going in the house. I'm off work, but I'm sitting out here in my vehicle with the lights off. Because I just saw this white man said that Black History they shouldn't celebrate it a whole month. And Black History shouldn't have to be thrown on him and his family. He don't have to. He from Italy. I mean, his ancestors from Italy, and they don't have to have a whole month. All right, sir. Your ancestors were not brought over here as slaves, motherfucker. Your ancestors, motherfucker. I'm tired. Our ancestors were brought over here as slaves. They stole any history that we knew of and treated us like monkeys and dogs and cats. And then they fucking, you know, after a while, some white people taught us how to read, and some of our ancestors and some of our people before us, you know what I mean? They made progress in a fucking country which treated them like savages. Are you serious? White people, I know you don't want to know the history of this fucking country. They don't teach it. They don't teach it in elementary school, and they're trying to cut it out totally. White man, this is why you need to know the history of why black people want a whole fucking month. This man said white people don't have a whole month history. Motherfucker, because your history is the whole country. It's the whole history of the country in 1776 or whatever the fuck y'all want to start it at. It's the whole. We came over here, they said, in 1619 in Virginia as slaves. Dude, are you something? All you black people who happy now. All y'all like, we ain't got nothing to do with what happened 400, 200, 300 years ago. I don't got shit to do with that. Motherfucker, you wouldn't even been able to do that if it wasn't for some black people who, you know what I mean? Nat Turner. Are y'all fucking crazy? I'm like, somebody need to teach the history truthfully. Teach the fucking history, and we wouldn't have Donald Trump as the president right now. What is wrong with y'all people, man? Out there in Montana, Colorado, they don't know shit about African-American history. Because I didn't know until I was a fucking damn near 20, almost 30 years old. I didn't know all of the history of when I went back to school, when I went back to college. Because I dropped out of school because my mother died when I was a sophomore. I went back to college, and my major was English. And that's when I read all the literature of Ralph Ellison, W.B. Du Bois, you know what I mean, Richard Wright. You know what I mean? I read all the history of Frederick Douglass' autobiography, Holiday Equiano, or Augusta Gassa, the narrative of a slave. I read all that shit, and I know the history of America and England and Portuguese. Nigga, they all had slaves. So, white people, learn the real fucking history before you be talking about black people don't need no whole month of Black History Month. Nigga, we wouldn't have to have a month if they included the real history in the regular history in the history books. I didn't learn none of that shit in high school, elementary, junior high, middle school, nothing. Stop this fucking shit, man. It ain't gonna never be serious until white people realize we racist. This country is a racist country. It was built on racist foundations. Black people wasn't even real humans. They were 3/5. Eventually, they wasn't nothing at first. Then they got 3/5 somehow. Fuck out of here.